Hello everyone, welcome back to the Reese's Writing YouTube channel. Today is the TBR for the month of April. I have a few books that I sort of have to get to, or set myself up to read them, and I either didn't, or I'm halfway through, or there's a book club that I need to get to. So yes, and then we've got some other ones in there that I would really like to get to. So that's the plan. So the first one that I am reading is the book club book of the month. This is Under the Whispering Door by T.J. Klune. Some of these people sound made up. I'm sorry, they do. They sound made up. And it's because of the freaking, this whole, having initials and then the last name. They just don't feel human. I prefer your first name. Put your first name on it instead of doing all this T.J. Klune and V. Schwab and all that crap. Anyway, I digress. It's about this guy called Wallace who dies, and he is trying to get to the other side or some form like that. And it's about him journeying through the afterlife, I presume. I don't really want to go into too much about it. That is Under the Whispering Doors. Looks folklore-y type dealio, afterlife. Cool house that's got multiple things. Looks like something I would make in like Terraria or something. Cool house though, and a cool shadow of a deer, not a female deer. And then I'm carrying on The Ships of Muriel by Jenny Wirtz. I'm about halfway through it. I've stopped it so I could go on to Dream of Wessex and my other books. And I thought it was picking up pace when I just finished it. Sadly, I was getting sort of into it, I guess. So I'm looking forward to getting back to it. Wars of Light and Shadow continueth. And then I have a book that I was going to get to in March, but did not. So I'm going to pick it up after I finish those two. And that is The Rift by Nina Allan. So this is about Can You Trust the Daughter? I went through it on my other TBR for March, but it's about whether or not they can trust this sister that's come back out of nowhere, and it has different sort of articles of news and things. So look forward to trying it. It's a modern one. It's interesting looking, and could be a good read. I think it'll be a good read. And then I've gone for a short one. I really wanted to get into this. I really wanted to read some J.G. Ballard as well. And these are 3 short stories. The Inner Landscape, 3 novellas by Mervyn Peake, J.G. Ballard, and Brian W. Aldiss. I think the one by Mervyn Peake is The Boy in the Darkness, which is not really a science fiction book, I don't think. But I could always do with more Mervyn Peake. Boy in Darkness, The Voice of Time by J.G. Ballard, and Danger Religion by Brian W. Aldiss. So yeah, I really want to get into some J.G. Ballard. I have Vermilion Sands, which is his first book that I would like to get to at some point soon. But a novella would give me some little taste of what he has to offer. And I tried Brian Aldiss with Report on Probability A, and that was a bad start. It was quite boring, and I gave up and just moved on to something else. There's some other like Hot House and things I need to read as well. So yes, I need to get onto those 2 authors, and this is I think a good place to test them out, see where things are, and go from there. And then I think I might have enough time to read this, but I might just carry this on into May, and that is the second book in the Children of Violence saga, I guess you can call it, from Doris Lessing. I read the first one in December or November, I forgot which one, and I really enjoyed it. It was a good coming of age of that time, the sort of fears and anger and like youth, complete like in limbo, waiting for something to happen, that type of thing, but also the problems with like friendships and relationships and being on like the social boundaries of things, and just having really problematic times when you're a teenager and coming to terms with certain things. And I'm looking forward to carrying this saga on. Doris Lessing's writing has been enjoyable, has been interesting to read. It really sort of hooks me, I think, the way she writes, just sort of grips me. And I've enjoyed, I think I've only read 2 of her books, but I've got more. And so I'm finishing off finishing off April with A Ripple from the Storm. And that is the TBR for April. What is your TBR for the month of April? Let me know if you read any of those, what you thought about them. Like, subscribe, comment, do all that stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.